Well, here's a quick video about a review of the Terminator Salvation film. Now, I saw this film about over a week ago and I didn't like it, and my brother there. I didn't like the film and I just wanted to, put some points out as to why it's not a good film. Right, so firstly, it's really unnecessary when you think about it. If you've ever watched the Terminator films, the first two, or mainly the second one, they basically destroy Cyberdyne, so Skynet never gets invented. And there's that whole bit in the third one, where they say that they just postpone Judgment Day, and that other Terminator comes back and recreates Skynet. That's just absolute bollocks, and that's kind of what this Terminator Salvation takes up from. It's not as bad as the third one, not as bad as Terminator 3. That was truly terrible, but it's still pretty bad. It's really cheesy and it's just loads of explosions and okay, yeah, shit. Anyway, it's first review, by the way, so if you're wondering why I'm not good at it, where it is it's still recording.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to that. Professional. So anyway, it's just a daft action film that kind of has the name Terminator attached to it. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the first two, apart from the Terminators, which are in this film are ridiculous. That's number two. That is why this film is really bad and all. The Terminators are ridiculous in it. They look like toys. I mean, I know they probably look like toys because they want to sell toys based on them, but it actually looks like they're holding up the action figures next to the camera and just sort of they look that bad. You can tell the puppets. And the Terminators apparently in this film are really, really weak compared to remember in the first film, the T-800 gets shot up as all our, it gets shotgunned and machine gunned and stabbed and set on fire and run over and all that, and it keeps on ticking, blown up. In this one, you're taking them out with just normal guns, so it's like no fierce plasma rifles and a 40-watt range. You basically just get an M16 that kills a Terminator. And there's actually this bit at the beginning where John Connor gets into a fist fight with a Terminator and he just throws it across his field, like, it's like the Terminator it's meant to have the strength of 10 men and he just chucks it. Ridiculous. Oh, and there's another part of it, right? In this film, everybody seems to just call themselves by their full names. So it's not like, hey John, hey Kyle, it's hey John Connor, hey Kyle Reese. Who are you? I'm Kyle Reese. Like in the first one, doesn't he just call himself Reese? He doesn't actually say his name Kyle until the very end. And yeah, I see. But then again, what do you expect from a film directed by a guy called McG? McG, yeah, you laugh. Fuck me, what the hell were they thinking? So anyway, I guess yeah, there's I'm sure everybody else has said this. There's this CGI scene with Arnold Schwarzenegger and I must admit I actually knew that was going to happen before it did because people told us. I hadn't seen it for a while before everybody else did, and I still swear though when he came out, I just burst out laughing in the middle of the theatre. I'm like, oh, this will be the bit where Arnold Schwarzenegger comes in. I heard about this. Fucking funny. Anyway, like I say, the film is just totally redundant. Like I say, if you know the plot of the Terminator 2, it shouldn't exist. Terminator 3 shouldn't exist. In any eventuality, Terminator 3 should never exist. Worst film ever. And basically, that's it. Amateur review of Terminator Salvation.
Let's hope they don't make a Terminator 5.
Oh god, they will. It's actually part of a trilogy. Yeah. So, yeah. We've got another 2 of these to go. It's Star Wars all over again. Well, like I say, there's loads of other reasons why it's. Well, it's not a bad film. It's just a bad Terminator film. Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. It's a bad Terminator film. If it was like just a normal film, it would probably be all right, not good, but passable. But seeing how it has the name Terminator, you really do expect something more. So to give it a score out of 10, I'll give it 3 out of 10. Right? So that's it. 3 out of 10 Terminator Salvation. Avoid if possible.